Today's video is going to be a sad one, so trigger warning. In 1984, there was a little girl named Vicki Lynne Hoskins, and she was, well, her mom normally never let the kids go by themselves, but on this day, she really wanted to go to the mailbox, and it was farther from the house than just like the end of the road. And normally she wouldn't let her, but she said Vicky was so excited to send a birthday card to her aunt that she let her. She said she told her to, hurry it up and be back. Well, after 20 minutes and she hadn't come back, she told her daughter to go to the mailbox and look for her. Well, the daughter come back in a panic because they found her bicycle but not her. And they knew something was wrong because they said she was the type of kid, she loved her bicycle and she wouldn't leave it. So they went to her friend's house asking if her friend had seen her. And they said no, but the little boy had actually said that he seen her, and she ended up was riding the way back home. Well, two teenage boys had also seen her, but they had said that they also seen a black car that was going really slow. So the cops are finding all these leads, and some people were claiming that they thought they saw a woman with her at the mall, but that lead didn't go anywhere. There was a gym teacher who came and said that on the day that Vicky had went missing, that at his school, he had seen a black car, and it was driving slow. Like, he kept looking at the kids, and he found him really strange. He said he had long hair and a beard, and he even wrote down the license plate number. And he said when he seen his face, the back of his hair basically stood up. He said it was scary. So they found this guy, and his name is Frank Atwood. They go to where he is, and his friend is with him. And his friend ends up telling the police that when he left and when he come back, that he had blood all over him. And he claimed that he had stabbed a drug dealer, and that's where the blood was from. But there were other witnesses that also seen him with blood on him, and he told them all the same thing. Well, they look at his car, and what they find is on the front of the car, there's paint from the little girl's bicycle. So they arrest him, and then I think it's 8 months go by, and they end up finding her skull in the Arizona desert. He claims he couldn't have done it because he wasn't around there at the time. And he said she would have died like really soon after, so it couldn't have been him. Well, they determined that that was not true and that he could have done it. So he's arrested and he was sentenced to death. He constantly claimed that he didn't do it, that he was innocent. But the thing is, he had been arrested before for hurting kids, and he was in that area. So he was sentenced to death, and in 2022, he was executed. In his time in prison, he had gotten married. So it's sad because the little girl had so much life to live. But that is her story.